Dear my friend, I know how painful it is when someone important to you suddenly becomes cold and indifferent. You long for warmth, response, simple human kindness, but in return, silence, dryness, distance. It hurts, confuses you, makes you doubt. Did I do everything right? Why is this happening? What did I do wrong? These questions can be tormenting and even exhausting. First of all, let's just sit together in silence. You are not alone. I am here, close to you, and I want to support you in this moment filled with pain and uncertainty. You are a person with a warm heart, and of course, it is hard for you to understand why someone chooses detachment instead of kindness, especially if that someone is dear to you. Maybe you took a step forward, but in response, coldness. Maybe you wrote kind words, but received only a formal reply, or maybe even silence. This stirs up a whole storm of emotions, from hurt to sadness, from anger to feeling unwanted. But let me tell you one important thing. Your worth does not depend on someone else's attitude toward you. Even if someone has chosen coldness, it does not mean that something is wrong with you. It does not mean that you are unworthy of warmth and kindness. It only means that this person has their own reasons for acting this way. You are probably asking yourself, why are people cold? I have a few answers for you. People have their own struggles. Maybe they are overwhelmed with worries, dealing with their own inner pain, and in this state, they simply have no energy to be warm. Some people avoid emotions. They may fear feelings, attachment, even gratitude because it makes them vulnerable. Coldness becomes their way of protecting themselves. They may feel hurt, angry, or distant. Perhaps something in your relationship has affected them, and now they unconsciously express it in this way. Some people are just different. There are those who never express warmth, even if they care. They show their attachment in different ways, through actions rather than words. Or they simply prefer to keep a distance. But regardless of their reasons, you have the right to your feelings. If it hurts, you are valid. What to do when coldness hurts you? Acknowledge your pain and support yourself. One of the most important steps is not to dismiss your feelings. Yes, it really hurts. Yes, it is unfair. Yes, you wished for something different. It is normal to feel sadness or hurt. Let's just acknowledge this and allow ourselves to feel it. You can say to yourself, I feel hurt because warm relationships matter to me. This shows that I am a living, feeling person who cares about others. And that is a beautiful quality. Separate your worth from someone else's reaction. The fact that a person has chosen to be cold does not define your worth. You are still a kind, compassionate, and attentive person. Perhaps this person is simply not capable of giving what you want from them, or they are unable to give it right now. It is important not to conclude from this that you are not good enough. You are good. You are important. You are valuable. Allow people to be who they are. We cannot force people to be warmer if they do not want to be. But we can choose how we respond. We can lower our expectations of them and invest our energy in ourselves, in those who give us warmth, in what brings us joy. Support your inner part that is hurting. Inside you, there may be a part that has been waiting since childhood for recognition, a kind word, care. This part may not have received what it needed, and now it reacts sharply when it encounters coldness again. You can imagine this part as a small child inside you, sad with slumped shoulders. And you can approach this child in your mind, wrap them in a warm blanket, and say, I see you. I know that you are hurting. I know that you so badly wanted warmth and response, but instead, you received coldness. But I am here. I will always be with you. You are important and you do not need to earn love. You are simply worthy of it, just for being you. Choose how you want to interact with cold people. If someone is consistently cold to you, you have the right to reconsider your expectations and boundaries. You can stop investing energy in them and direct it where there is reciprocity. Reduce the level of communication. Be polite, but stop seeking warmth where it does not exist. Stop trying to earn a response. You are already valuable. You do not need to prove it. Fill your life with warmth where it exists. Often, we focus too much on those who do not give us warmth, instead of noticing those who are already nearby and willing to share it with us. Think about it. Who in your life is genuinely happy to see you? Who reciprocates? Maybe it's time to shift your attention there. You are not alone. You are important. Dear friend, believe me, you are not alone in this. Many of us have experienced coldness from significant people, and yes, it truly hurts. But you are stronger than you think. You have a heart full of warmth, and you can give it to yourself even if someone else does not. Let this moment be a point of growth for you. Let it teach you to care more for yourself, your boundaries, and your needs. You deserve respect, warmth, and kindness. And if someone does not give it to you, it does not mean you are unworthy. It simply means they cannot. I am here with you in this. May there be more people in your life who warm your heart. You are important. You are valuable. You are loved. With care and warmth, your friend.